splash play X factor element of it. And obviously with Ben, I just love the communication. Some of the stuff were on RPOs where it's run pass options. You're really just reading the box. And from there, it's like you saw them miss on some with not just Claypool, with other receivers, but then the majority of the time, though, it's like, that's a good check right there. You getting them in the right call right here. Even though it's not flashy, that's good. Oh, man, okay. Possession down, third down play. Boom, executed. Man, I think Ben was perfect on third downs. I think it was 13 or 13 or something crazy like that. Like, that was, to me, was super impressive. Like, I know what most people, they want to see just deep passes with Ben. For me, I'm more impressed right now with the fact that he has one interception on the season, man. I think he's 10-to-1 touchdown interception ratio. Yeah. To me, that is super impressive because we talked about how in the past Ben turns the ball over at a gross rate. Like, this is bad. But in this scenario right here, man, this season, he's been operating super efficiently. And I don't know if it's because of the elbow. Maybe he's still getting used to it or he doesn't want to take as many chances. But I think that he's playing just really good football right now.
I can't take it, dude. I can't take it. I'm seeing too many things online. Have you seen it?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Thank you for saying that and giving Ben the proper respect.
What, he's not getting respect?
Dude, it's...
Are you following Colin Cowherd again?
No.
Jay Glazer? Who is it?
This is appalling.
Is it Rob Parker? Is it FS1? Anybody from FS1, do not follow him, unless it's Debo.
This was a tweet that was sent out from an ESPN employee.
Oh, gosh.
I couldn't believe I couldn't believe this. It is so wrong. It is so wrong.
Oh, man.
Did you hear this?
No. And I'm nervous to see which ESPN employee, because it's only a couple of them that I really like.
I don't know. I wasn't going to name drop or anything.
Is it guy, male or female?
Female. Do you know who it is?
Is it Mina Kimes?
Yeah.
Yep, I figured it was. Yeah, I saw the stat. I do remember the tweet now. Yeah.
The stat?
I saw the one where she was talking about like him downfield throwing his like watching Ben Simmons and the Sixers offense or something nonsense. Yeah.
I could not believe I saw this tweet. It's wrong on so many levels, dude. Like it's appalling to me because one, you're saying Ben is not taking any shots downfield. And if you were watching the game, if you've watched him this season, he is definitely taking shots. Mm-hmm. He's overthrown these shots. And he's shown he's got the arm strength, whatever. And actually, he's hit on the Claypool one in, what was that? Is that the Broncos game, the 85-yard one?
Yeah.
I think that's the longest deep throw of the season. I was reading, someone was saying that. Next, we have just even last game. If you add the one with Chase Claypool toe tapping on the sideline, you add the other one where they call it back with the crappy pass interference call.
If they're calling it back, technically it doesn't count. Dude, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Just even if you were watching the game, Ben is taking his shots down the field. Yeah. Ben Simmons doesn't take any shots. So this is why this
shot at all. He'll just sit there and they won't even guard him.
This is why this tweet doesn't make any sense. If anything, Ben even said this. You know, I'm just missing on the throws, but I'm missing long. Maybe my arm's back better than ever. Maybe the doctor threw something in there. So he's taking his shots. Number two, I think you're implying by saying that by Ben not taking as many long shots as he has in the past, that it's detrimental to the team. Yeah. Because what NBA people, anyone that watches the NBA, they say Ben Simmons, by him not taking deep shots and spreading shit out.
Right, they close in on Embiid and those guys. Absolutely.
Dude, Ben's like a Jedi master out there. He's picking his throws, just picking apart the defense, orchestrating offense.
Well, and that's the thing. And I will say this: I do like Mina Kimes. I think she does, for the majority of the time, do a good job. I think what she was trying to say in the analogy she used, it made it really misleading. If you want to talk about his deep ball accuracy and throw that into question, that's fine. And he's like you talked about. He said he's been overthrowing.
I don't think anyone could disagree with that.
Right. But to compare him to Ben Simmons, that analogy is what makes it less about you having constructive criticism of his deep ball and more so making it like a shot or like disrespect to her. And that's why I think she messed up at, because I definitely saw that tweet.
Well, because even if you were to just say he's missing on the deep throws, I don't care about that, especially when he's overthrown them. Like, he's not making bad misses. Yeah. It's a good thing, in my opinion. I think he's going to work that out as the season goes.
And I think that's the thing. Like, if she wanted to just simply put, like, he's not as efficient, you know, on the deep ball, the passes 40 yards or deeper, that's one thing. And like you said, the facts back that up. He's even said it. We agree with that. But it's just how the analogy she used is very misleading. It's very counterintuitive. It's counterproductive to, like, I think what she was trying to get to. So it was just Mina though, right? I didn't see anything else. I just remember seeing Mina, and that was the only tweet. Is that the only one you saw?
I haven't turned on the TV.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't consider him getting disrespected. I just think, like I said, for her, bad analogy to put in the tweet. Other than that, though, from a national standpoint, I've been seeing people, from my perspectives, they either just saying that Ben's been efficient, Ben's doing his job. They haven't said that Ben's lit it up, because the problem is this, man. It's hard from a national standpoint to praise Ben when you see the other guys like what Russ has been doing. Or we talked about how Josh is having one of those type of seasons. Like, they are doing a lot more of the flashy, whereas Ben hasn't needed to be flashy. Ben has just been very efficient and very, very good. But from a national standpoint, national people like flash.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like a knock then on Ben.
It's not a knock. It's just personal preference. Some people love to see this guy go crazy in the game, where other people want to see, let me see this methodical, just super efficient, just boom, 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 making the right decision, get people in the right call. It's personal preference, man. I feel like if this wasn't Ben that we're talking about, and we were going to compare what Ben is doing this year to what somebody else is doing at another team, I don't think you feel the same way. I think because it's Ben, though, that's why you feel a little bit more, and it's a little slighted towards you. Whereas in the grand scheme, Ben is doing absolutely everything he needs to do for this team to win, and that's why they're winning what they're winning. But in terms of, if you're trying to just compare Ben quarterback play by itself with no team element of it, just Ben by himself, to the other quarterbacks in the league by himself, it's not the same. That's why he's not being talked about in the same vein as some of these other guys. That's the thing with it, man. Like, it's not a knock on Ben. It's just he hasn't done the crazy flashy. That's it.
Doesn't need to happen.
It's not a knock though. Like I feel like you view that as a knock though.
Bringing up that, he's not throwing it deep, or maybe Ben isn't the same, right? That's when it's a knock to me. Where, dude, if you're watching, he looks better than ever, man. He's like a Jedi Master, like I said.
Listen, are you gonna let one tweet ruin what everybody else is doing? Just one?
I don't know, man. What do you mean by that?
I'm just saying, we're talking about the only person that I saw, the only person that you've seen thus far was just Mina Kimes. Nobody else, right? That's all I'm saying,
I saw a lot of people in the comments agreeing with her. That's what I got a problem with.
But I mean, let's be real about it. The people in the comments, you know, the people in the comments are. Don't do that now.
And I have seen people, I think in general, like knocking Ben's deep throw, or saying like, "Oh, is he at a new part in his career where he's only throwing short, or he can only throw short?" That's just false. That's just false.
Well, as it stands right now, just from a accuracy standpoint, you already said it. It's not saying that it's because of an elbow or of a decline or whatever people want to say. That's not the case. But on paper, his deep ball hasn't been as accurate. That's not false. Now, that's what we talk about. Stats by themselves don't tell the whole story. They tell a piece of it, but you got to actually read the book to see that, it's not that he isn't accurate. It's not that he's this or that or that. It's just this. But he's great in this, and this, and this. That'll come.
Well, and then you got to consider too, like I even said yesterday, the one to Juju, what was it, on the left side, I think. He dropped a dime there. That got called back because of the illegal man downfield. The other one, the Claypool on the right sideline, like those were dimes. His other misses, he just overthrew. But I don't know, dude. I'm seeing Ben playing a good game out here.
This is my thing. That's why we always say it's the difference between watching highlights and reading the stat book versus watching film. Now you're seeing it. Now you on the other side. Now you upset about it.
I told you I'm reflective, so I might proceed with my takes going forward.
Do you really think Mina Kimes is over here watching every single game that Ben has played right now this season? No. The same way you haven't watched every single game that this person has played or that person has played. It just is what it is, man.
Don't send out that tweet. It was a tweet that was felt very definitive. Like, yes, I have the answer here. No, that's the wrong answer.
Just if you take out the analogy, that's the biggest part. The analogy part, and then you give it the tweet a little more context, you're good.
I think it was just trying to be funny. I didn't think it was funny. That's what it is.
Man, to each his own, man. She's a Russell Wilson guy. Russell Wilson girl. So if she's talking quarterbacks, you really think that she's viewing Big Ben in the same breath of Russell Wilson as it stands through 5 games? No. Not at all.
The media is trying to take us out, man. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. It's a narrative warfare out here, dude.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
You know the thing that's funny to me?
What?
I love how Steeler fans always talk about they don't want drama.
Well,
No, wait, no,
I
let
didn't
me go.
wanna say
No, let me go because you've been going. Let me go. You Steeler fans, and you have said it numerous times. I don't want the drama. I don't want all these narratives. But yet you come in here week after week with the new narrative. Oh, we the underdogs. They disrespecting us. Oh, Mina Khan said this about it. Like, which one is it? Do we want the drama or do we not want the drama? Because if I operate like we don't want drama, I read the tweet. It was cool. All right. Do I disagree with it? Sure. Go on about my business. But harping on it like this is how the drama creates this. Because now let Ben go out there and play bad. Now it's, well, see, he was paying too much attention to Mina Kimes. He was paying too much attention to that. And now look what he got. He was trying to force the ball downfield.
Nah, he's
like, what are we doing here, man?
No, he's not worrying about that at all.
So why are we then?
Let the fans fight for him. We're fine. We're going to defend him. No, dude. The thing is, no. Seriously, here's the thing. Because I said it. What was it? 2 weeks ago? Last week? I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was after the Texans game. I said, "Don't be talking about us. You're not talking about us." As we're on our 3-0 rule right now, don't talk about us. So now someone talks about us, but
people have been talking about. I told you, people have been talking about this. So they weren't saying it to your liking. You wanted them to like dominate the headlines. They haven't done the spectacular yet. And then when we talked about, like, we haven't even had the big five-star matchups in terms of like really good on really good to even warrant that type of eyes and that type of praise right now. All that plays into it, baby.
No, but all right. So I said, don't talk about us. But then, all right, if you're gonna talk about us, this is how you talk about us. Now I got problems.